Hey, what is going on, guys? I'm Tom, and I'm back with another how-to for bread. Now, today I'm gonna show you who how to do Parker House rolls. Now, there are two actual ways to do the Parker House rolls. One is the original way, and then the other is the more common-based way that it is done nowadays. So, pretty much with this is a type of bread that was kind of founded on accident. Now, if you actually look, there's a lot of different stuff that has actually been and founded on accident, and it is one of the most widely used things hangs around. So, just off of the list of stuff that has been founded due to unintentional means were the chocolate chip cookie, waffle cone, and common potato chip. Parker House roll is one of those common things that you happen to find on accident, but it was such a big hit that it was actually greatly used. So, pretty much, the Parker House roll was made by the Parker House Hotel in Boston and before anything. So, what happened was a little debatable what actually happened, but two things were definitely known. One was the Parker House Hotel's pastry chef was at the time was definitely the one that did it, and two is his during a rage quit pretty much for her making bread rolls, and they did not turn out proper for some unknown reason. My best assumption, they collapsed on themselves or something like that. Had had he kind of just got pissed off with it, had finished it up, baked it off, and sent it out in bread baskets. Probably because he didn't have the time nor patience anymore to just real quick throw a couple more or a dozen rolls together, and he probably had a lot of bread and that he had this happen to, which my personal assumption, and as someone that would be in that situation. And so, in the end, this was a very big success for her fan, for the people who owned the restaurant at the time, that they thought this was a very big thing. So, oh, with that, in 1880, which is 10 years after this happened, and the Parker House roll was actually featured in the first, like in its first cookbook. Uh, So, um, any restaurant, like any type of book before 1880, you will not find the Parker House roll in it. In 1896, the cooking school of Boston, at the time, at this time, went to the Parker House Hotel and asked them to who put the Parker House roll in their cookbook. Which, if you have any idea, if a cooking school wants to put your recipe in a cookbook, that is actually a very big hey thing you can take to heart. So, pretty much the basic ingredients in the classic Parker House roll is has water, flour, yeast, salt, four major components, milk, and butter or margarine, which one you prefer. Personally, I would say put butter in because uh, that's a more unchemically used thing. And but yeah. So what I'm actually doing is not necessarily the Parker House roll recipe because over the concept of years, many people didn't. and want to do the original method. And they wanted to try something easier. So you're more common to see the newer style instead of the older, which the newer style is roughly going off the same concept. So you got your rolls and stuff, and you proof them. They'll actually proof into each other, these rolls. So, oh, normally with this, they do this, put in like a little pan or something, and bring it out to the table with a little bit of butter and sea salt on top, to add a little more flavor. So that is the newer way. What we're doing is the older way, which is pretty much you take your roll, which is in a ball right now, which would be roughly about 1 to 2 ounces, and you're gonna roll it into an oval, fold it, head over it itself, and proof and bake it that way. That is the major difference between the two of them. So with that being said, I pretty much used for my challah bread recipe that I used in some of my older videos and stuff. So here's all of our rolls and stuff that I've already done. So, as I said before, we're just gonna go and roll these guys into ovals. So, should probably put a little fire because these guys are really sticky. It's not that this way is much more difficult to do, but in a restaurant standpoint, you're going to need as much time as you can, and because of that, you're not going to be able to just sit down and do a whole bunch of rolls and stuff like this. Yes. So most of the time you'll see people just do the classic, or now very classic, highly modern, her and bake into each other method. So, in short, all I'm just doing is I am having a little bit of flour on the side, like on the bottom of these guys, and having them hold into ovals. So, just rolling. Then, once they're nice oval shape, folding them over. And this is kind of like redoing the whole situation, so that's kind of where it began. So, you necessarily don't have to do this style, but actually, just for the benefit of it, I'll just show you what it would actually look like if we were to do it the method we do it now. How? So, just having these guys over here. So considering I don't have a small enough pan to actually do like a dozen or so like this, I'm just going to use one of my pots and just put a couple of these guys in. Now, I'm putting them close enough together where while they're proofing, they are going to bake into each other. So, pretty much once they bake into each other, that's going to force them to kind of become like one solid mass. So, kind of an interesting thing once you actually see it done. Okay, let's just do 7, and I'm not getting... So, in short, they're not that far apart. They're kind of close together. And with that, once they're proofing and stuff, they're going to grow and go into each other. So once they bake, they're going to be pretty much baking together. And in short, that's the major difference between these guys and the other guys. So, with that, I'm just going to finish up these guys. So, with that, that is honestly about it for this one. But, considering one of my other videos is getting like pretty high up in views and stuff, and I did mention this beforehand, about remaking different flower blends and stuff, and all that. I'm gonna point out because my one sourdough walkthrough is getting up there. If I happen to get over 100 views on my sourdough how-to, I will make a how-to on doing a specialty flour blend that I have done with bread flour, whole wheat, semolina, and whole wheat rye. Okay. Now this is one that I made on my own. As far as I know, no one else has done one before. So, if you happen to want to see something like that, then go ahead, hit a like button, hit the viewing for my sourdough walkthrough on my channel. Watch it, and if I get to 100, I'll show the video. If you want to try something like that on your own, I'm still doing the whole, if I get enough comments to say, hey, I want to see how to do a sour starter or something like that, I'll be willing to do that as well. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. And as always, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, stuff like that. Make it the world go round. And bye.